Well, hello everyone. Happy Craftmas. So, it is the day after Christmas, and I'm gonna be starting on a video for you guys. It's been a couple weeks since I've crafted, so gotta get back into it. Me and my cousin have not exchanged gifts yet, and it's kind of a good thing because I'm running a little bit behind. I'm going to try my darndest to whip out a suggestive junk journal for her. That's what I'm going to try to do. I saw something on Pinterest that I'm going to try to do. It's a different kind of style. It's actually kind of, it's not like a regular book. Accordion type. It's not like an actual book. I've seen her do it. I'm going to try to pull that off. I don't know how long it's going to be, like how long stretched out it's going to be. I just kind of went through my stuff and kind of tried to pick out colors, coordinated colors for her. She does kind of like the mystical, magical kind of stuff. She really gets into dragons and wizards. And she really likes like pastels and like purples and greens and stuff like that. But she also really likes black. So I kind of tried to go and pick out some stuff that I figured she would like. We're going to try working this out, and I'm hoping that some of this paper works because it's actually really thin. I wanted to try to do more of a cardstock kind of paper, but some of this paper is really thin. So I'm hoping that I don't have any issues with this, but we're going to try to make this work. I got some papers in front of me. I'm going to hook you up to my camera above me, and pardon the desk because I have not cleaned my desktop off since I stopped crafting back before Christmas. So bear with me. Alright guys, so this is Junk Journaling Our Way, hosted to you by Sunflower Tassa DIYs and me, Simply Blessed Crafts, and we are going to be junk journaling our way in our own way. And let's get into it. DIY number one, pretty much my only DIY for you, but it's kind of a long drawn out process. So like I kind of explained to you in the intro, we are going to be taking a bunch of paper and I'm going to be kind of trimming them down into a, they're all going to be kind of in the same length. This one I did have to trim a little bit because it had a white piece and I didn't want that to be included in this. But this one's actually double-sided. I'm just basically folding them right now, and we're gonna just basically have them, I'm gonna just kind of cut them down now, kind of to the same kind of length. I do this multiple times throughout the whole thing. I did like this one for the cover. I liked the black with the hearts as the cover. And right now I'm just going to lather the inside of this with some hot glue, some stick glue, and then I'm going to start our process here. Now, I started this and I believe I screwed this up from the very beginning, guys, and I don't know. I thought I was doing okay, and then I thought I screwed it up, and then I think when I thought I screwed it up, I think is when I actually had it correctly. And I peel it up, and I don't think I should have peeled it up. But I'm all sorts of confused on what I did, because I did watch her and maybe I just didn't watch her long enough. I don't know. But I flipped it around and I covered the white piece because you don't want a bunch of white in it. You want the multiple colors. So that's basically what I did. You want the accordion, and then you want to have it, want it to have it different colored. So that's kind of what I did here. But I didn't like that we had two pieces then of the scaled piece of the green. And that's basically what I had. I had two lined up pieces of the green, and you'll kind of see that when I kind of flip this back around after I pull this up. So then I was kind of confused on, well, did I do it wrong? And like I said, I don't know. I was so confused. So what I did is I glued the other, I grabbed another piece and I glued it to this piece. So then I was kind of just gluing them on top of each other, which turned out fine, but that means I had all of the back piece, all of those were white. So then I had this white piece of paper, which was already ripped, so I did cut this piece that I had previously, and I glued this down to cover that and to make it a little bit thicker, because like I said, we already had it ripped. Like I said, I don't know. I'm hoping I'm probably making this more confused for you guys than what I'm trying to explain. But I'm not sure what I ended up doing, guys. I really don't know what I did. I tried to follow her steps, and I think I ended up just confusing myself more. But ignore what I just did there, because all I did was just basically cover the white piece and back. So what I'm doing here now is I am going to basically be covering this piece, the second piece of paper, with this piece of paper to make another accordion piece. And then we are going to fold it again, just so we don't have so much a long piece, and grab another, so we don't have a long thing in the, so it's easier for me to show you. Basically, it's the only reason why I'm folding it here. So basically, I'm folding it to where we are on top of the green, or that blue again. So basically, I'm just folding this down on top of the other green like I did previously with the other piece of paper. And we're just going to basically continue doing that all the way through this journal. So I'm going to do the same thing to that purple one, and so on and so forth. That's what we did all the way through. And then when I got done, I turned it around, and this is the back side. So then basically I'm going to take one of these whole sheets here, and I'm just going to basically glue this down, which basically is exactly what I was trying to avoid, from having two pieces of paper exactly the same. But it is what it is. My cousin loved it, and we're going to move on. But basically is what we wanted to have is an accordion journal to where she can have multi pages to journal on. And she does. So, I hope all of that makes sense. I didn't want to confuse anybody, but I think I confused myself more trying to explain it to you than just maybe just doing it the way I probably should have done it in the first place. I don't know. But it didn't turn out bad. Like I said, this is my very first time I've ever actually done a quote unquote journal page. And then of course this is the one that I ended up ripping off and then reapplying. So then I had the one sheet here, one apply. So then I just grabbed one piece. It's a little bit shorter, and I'm just going to line this up and glue this one down. And then we're going to cut this back. So we have enough just to cover this one piece of paper here. And then we're going to cut it off. And voila. Now I've got some of these actually came in some of the packs of paper. Sometimes when you get them from like Walmart or Hobby Lobby and stuff, they have some of these like packs of for like scrapbooking and stuff. They have borders, they have little tags and stuff like that. I just cut a bunch of this stuff out. I'm going in some of my stash and I'm ripping out some of some quote pictures, some stickers, some roses, some design pages and stuff like that, just for her to have. And we're going to basically put these all in her journal for her. I'm also going to make some pockets for her already. Those are the only things that really glue down in here for her. And I mainly do that to help her out, but also to be able to stick some of this stuff inside for her so she can have it when she's ready to create her own journal for her. I started off with using some of this decorative washi tape. I did do it with this green washi tape. I thought this was really cool with the scaled washi tape or scaled paper, and I kind of went down to design this one a little bit more. But I eventually ended up going in with some newer washi tape and some more different stuff to kind of hide some of my lined mistakes in the flaws that I was leaving in some of these pages after the fact. Some of these I am going to paper clip to the side of the journal just to kind of give her some inspiration. But the rest of these I'm just going to kind of tuck in these little pockets. So this is kind of where I started to put some of the little washi tape spots. This black one was not sticking very well. It's very thin, and I didn't really like that it wasn't sticking very well to inside of this. This is kind of where I decided that, okay, obviously I need to go with a different kind of washi tape. I did glue down another pocket in here. I liked the flowered with the simple purple here, but we're just going to basically give her a couple more paper clipped items here. And then this is where I go in with this new washi tape here. This is kind of what I was talking to you about. I don't show all of this because I pretty much go through the entire book with this washi tape. This is kind of where I'm like, okay, some of this paper, you can see the white in between the two pages, and I didn't like that. So I went through basically almost this entire book and basically did all of these, all between all of these pages with all of that washi tape. This is kind of the only page that I glued down as well in this book. I really liked the black roses with this green, so I did glue that down for her. But like I said, I wanted this to be more of an inspiration for her, so I didn't do a whole lot of stuff to this journal. I wanted her to be able to create it herself. But I do go in and I do the washi tape, a majority of that, and that's just basically to keep everything down and cohesive in this. I'm going to add another side pocket. This is going to be more for us to put some of these bigger pictures and stuff in it, but it's also going to help her out if she ever wants to stick some stuff in it as well. And again, the pockets and stuff, those are all for inspiration as well. It gives her ideas of this kind of stuff that you can do. So, but this is going to be for, you know, this kind of stuff that you can stuff into your journal. And then again, like I said, this is double-sided, so you're going to kind of flip the page, and you're going to have all this other sides to do the same thing with. So you have, this is your back side, and then you're going to have all of that side as well. And then this is kind of where I'm like, okay, we're going to go to town on this tape here. And I just kind of start going with every piece of this tape, and we're gonna be like, okay, I'm just gonna go and outline all of it with this tape because it looks so much better than the other stuff. But we're gonna add some more pockets, couple more pockets to some of these, and then I do add a paper clip to this one. These are a couple of things that came out of my stash. That one I got from Temu. I figured she'd like some of that stuff. I do give her a couple more of those. These I didn't put in a pocket. These I just kind of just stuffed in here somewhere. I do give her another pocket, I guess. This one I put another pocket down here. I think I was going to try stuffing all this stuff, or all those papers into this pocket, but it was just not wide enough. So yeah, that's what I was trying to do here. So I gave her the rest of these cut-offs here. And then I'm just kind of folding them off and putting them in here. I wanted to make sure she had plenty of stuff here that we were going to give her. I do give her another pocket on this page as well. I do think I give her another side pocket as well than one of these as we go through. Yeah, that one right there, that's what I thought. So I give her one on this side as well. And we're going to just push all of those inside. Oh, and then we're going to be in the final reveal. We're going to... So I'm going to do a live intro, or outro, let's put it that way. So I'm going to leave this pretty basic for her so she can decorate it herself. She says she gets pretty inspired. She watches my videos, guys, a lot. And she's actually subscribed to a lot of my my friends that I'm on here with. So if you guys don't know my cousin, she is well known into the crafting world. Anyway, but anyway, I'm gonna leave this pretty blank for her so she can, you know, create whatever she wants to create, guys. I did put pockets in here if you guys kind of saw me do that. Granted, a lot of this stuff's going to be sped up, and some of it's going to probably get cut out. I don't know what's going to be in here and what's not, because I'm doing all of this all on the same day. All of this is going to be, you know, kind of, this is before I edit it and did all this, but this is going to be the front cover. I did put this up here just for an inspiration, because like I said, she does like dragons and and wizards and stuff like that. It's just kind of stuff that she gets into. I did put this for like inspiration. It's just a little notes thing. You saw me kind of cut out a bunch of that kind of stuff. Well, maybe you didn't see me do that, but I kind of cut out a bunch of like little notes and stuff like that. I did put a bunch of these in here so she can add more pockets if she wants to. She can grab more paper if she wants to do that, if she wants to correspond. I did like this. I did like this paper because it kind of looks like dragon scales, and I think she's going to really like that one as well. I did add a pocket down here for her, and all of these little things that she can add in and out of her journal and stuff. So I'm just going to stuff these in her pockets. I did add some tape along the edges, guys. I ended up messing up on here, and I'll probably kind of do or explain that when I go through and edit and do my voiceover and all that stuff. But I ended up having to do a bunch of tape throughout the journal, and I'm hoping that my cousin will be okay with that. This is going to be my first journal that I actually created by hand, so she's special in that matter because this is, like I said, the first time I've ever done that. I did add an envelope with a bunch of stickers and stuff for that, something from my stash that I think she'll enjoy, and then some more stuff that she can add in her journal wherever she wants to do it, and some more stuff up here just for an inspiration thing, some paper clips and all that. Here's some more papers and stuff. I did glue this one down. That's the only one I really glued down in here, but I'm hoping she's okay with that. But some more stickers and some more papers, some really pretty roses and stuff, and like I said, she really likes this kind of stuff. So I'm going to include some of those with her so she can get inspired and include them wherever she wants to include them. Here's some more. This one kind of got bent a little bit. This is another pocket that I added just to kind of slide this in here. I am going to probably tell her that she can trim back some of this tape, but some of it's going to be kind of iffy. It's going to probably pull up a little bit. She's going to have to push some of it down or tape it, whatever the case is, but I don't know. Like, I'm going to tell her it's my first one I've ever created, but there's a bunch of papers and stuff in here that that she can include in her journal too if she wants to cut them back, or you know, do whatever she wants to do. She can do whatever she wants to do. And then here's another piece and a couple more pieces. She can add pockets or insert journal spots for her to journal. This is the back of it, and then she can flip it around this side. Like I said, this is a accordion, so it's going to have double sides here. So I added this here to the one side. Like I said, I'm just adding paper clips just to give her some inspiration. She can use either this side or this side, but I added paper clips on that as well. And then a bunch more of these inspiration pieces here, and then some more papers here for her to include in her junk journal if she wants to do that. I did add another pocket over here, and then I guess that's about it. And then we're back to the beginning, guys, and that is it. So I'm hoping she'll enjoy this, which I'm pretty sure she will. I kind of mentioned it before, and she said that she's been getting really inspired by this junk journaling thing, and she wanted to try it out, and I think she's kind of tried out her own on her own time, so I'm hoping that she'll enjoy this. So I have to go edit and do all that stuff, but I also have to wrap this because we are going to exchange gifts tomorrow. So I got that for her, and then I also made this. She likes the Grinch. She does a Grinch Christmas tree, so that's going to be for her Christmas tree. So this is her ornament. So yeah. So I hope you guys all had a great Christmas, and I will see you guys in the next video. God bless. Bye. Alright guys, so just a quick thing. Make sure you guys go check everybody else out of the playlist. Make sure you give them all some love. Go check out Tasha and like, subscribe, all that good stuff. See you guys all in the next one. Bye.